pulling it all together. Once you understand queries in the basic way I just showed you how to, for example, you could use Axios and you could use Axios with Maestro as well, right? I'm showing you Axios with Blockfrost, Maestro with some of their built-in features. These are really nice. And in the long run, you might actually prefer to have the flexibility of Axios, for example. But you don't have to learn that because Mesh makes it even easier. And so I hope you'll read this lesson to learn about Mesh providers. Mesh has providers for Blockfrost, Koios, Maestro, Ogmios, and Yahtzee. Koios does similar things to what Blockfrost and Maestro do. Ogmios is a little bit different, and it's beyond the scope of what I can cover in 2 minutes. So we're going to pin that for a later date. And Yahtzee allows you to set up your own side chains and test networks to make it even easier to build. And I do recommend learning about that as well. But what you'll find in this lesson is that there are two examples that are exactly the same as what we just covered. I'm jumping back to VS Code. I'm going to open up the same queries directory that we've been looking at, queries for Blockfrost and for Maestro. And right here, you'll see that for each of these, there's a mesh version of the same exact query. The results on the page are exactly the same, but the query is different. The code is a little bit more succinct. Okay, you'll see that I need less lines of code to get this working like this. But then I can use some built-in functions from Mesh, and that's very convenient.